the the I want to say the Syrians, the Persians. I'm sorry, the Persians went to war with the Macedonians in Alexander the Great's time. What happened was the Persian army started defeating the Macedonian troops because of their beards. Their beards were so long that the Persians used to grab the Macedonians, drag them down, and stab them, strike them with their swords. And they started losing a lot of people. So Alexander the Great ordered all the Macedonians to be shaved. When he did this, this caused a movement because now what happened was somebody has to shave them. So the person who began to shave and the people who began to shave the Macedonian armies began to be known as barbers. Barber is a root word for beard. It comes from Latin, from Latin, ancient Latin. Barber means beard. Later on, the word barber, beard, it became known for tonsorial art. This is what we do today, tonsorial art. The word tonsorial means to trim, to cut, or to shave. A lot of barbers don't know that we are tonsorial artists. So, as the art began to form and everything began to move forward as far as grooming, different styles begin to take place. If you look at certain Greek pictures, you'll see that they have curls on their beards. They have the mustaches, and all of these things have sort of shaped and formed the barbering world and the barbering profession. Now, very important to understand that barber wasn't only a barber, even back in European time before the foundation of the United States. The barber in the tonsorial art was also known as a barber surgeon. And in the 1300s, there was a university founded, and not only a university founded, but also there was a chapter founded for the barber surgeons. So the barber surgeon was very popular for maybe 100 to 200 years. There was barber surgeons. The founder of modern surgery, his name is on the tip of my tongue, I can't remember right now. He began his career as a barber surgeon, the founder of modern surgery. His name is right there on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it right now. And I'll provide that evidence on the next class, in the next session. But I say all this to say that the root of the profession has come from in-depth professionalism, and it has come from a long way to the practices that we have today. So what happened is that today, because of fast food, fast times, fast money, fast cars, fast women, fast men, everything's fast. There's no more time for the tonsorial art. It's lost. So what happened is, in this program, we're going to learn how to embrace the lost art and the lost profession of barbering, shaving, and these practices that are ethical to the art. So I said before that barbers used to practice bloodletting in America. Now we've come to America. Now, when the Pilgrims first came to America, the profession of grooming and barbering was so important that a lot of the pioneers that came here brought barbers with them to practice these arts, because barbers were still some form of surgeons. So the colonists needed somebody to look after their well-being, and the little things that were available, the barbers were able to provide for the new colonists that came over here. Even up until the time of the Renaissance period, when a lot of African-American people started leaving the South, a lot of them were only able to sustain themselves from being barbers, from cutting hair. If you look at history, you will see that most of the people that were able to have professions were their own, to sustain their own money, were shoe shine boys, barbers, in those kind of professions. The barbershop has always been a central place, an integral place of community activities and communion. Dang, that's fine. Even until this day.